guys, and welcome to another episode of Kim TV. I'm Kim, your social media strategist, and in this episode, we're going to learn exactly how to create a blog promotion plan. So if you're just a little bit curious, definitely stick around because we're going to get into some really tactical, actionable steps that you can follow to start driving more traffic from social media to your blog. So it's officially fall and I am back. I know that it's been quite a few weeks since I posted a new video. I'm so sorry about that, but we've been having some crazy changes here at the company with new staff, bringing in new people to help us out, and then we've also been launching some really awesome projects. So if you are on my email list, you've probably already heard of them. We just launched the Business Lounge exactly 1 month ago, so I'm super excited about that. If you haven't checked it out just yet, definitely click on the link in the description after you watch this video and come on over to join us. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you exactly how to create a blog promotion plan. And this is a highly requested tutorial video, not necessarily a tutorial video, but a topic, especially here on YouTube. So I wanted to go ahead and shoot this for you and kind of show you how you can start driving more traffic from social media to your blog, whether you just got started or you've been at it for a while. Ready? Let's get started. Okay, so one of the mistakes that most people do when it comes to driving traffic to a blog is that they think that they can just publish the blog, share it a couple times on social media, and that's the end of it. And that could not be further from the truth. In fact, here we actually have an entire social media repurposing system, right? And that really starts with creating blog content and creating videos like this one. So instead of just, publishing a blog post once, I want you to set up a smart and strategic system and a schedule that you're going to stick to. So every time you publish a new blog post, you know exactly what you need to do, how many times you need to be sharing it, what types of graphics you're going to be creating, and it's all a system, right? It's a workflow because we're all about optimizing our time and staying hyper productive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over each individual social channel and give you some ideas of the types of content that you can be sharing from a blog post to link back to your blog and bring more traffic, or as much traffic as possible, from that social network back to your blog. What you want to do is go ahead and download our free cheat sheet. We've actually designed an entire worksheet for you so that you can plan your own blog promotion. So I want you to go ahead and download that because it's going to help you. It's going to help walk you through this process. So you're going to choose the social channels that you want to share your blog on, right? And here's a little bit of a tip. You don't have to share it on every social network if you don't have the bandwidth to do so, or if your audience is just not there. So here we actually focus on two main social channels. Number one is Facebook. That's where we allocate the most amount of our resources and the most amount of time because that's where our audience is, and that's where we get our highest ROI. And then we also focus on YouTube. I know I've been really bad about posting videos for you guys, but we're gonna get better at that. But YouTube is a huge traffic driver for our blog and it generates leads for us a lot. So those are the two main social networks that we focus on. But we also share content on Pinterest because it's amazing, for the industry that we're in. And then we also share content on Instagram, but you might be sharing content on Google+, on LinkedIn, maybe on Snapchat, and all of those social channels are awesome. I want you to adapt these ideas to any social network that you are actually active on and create that blog promotion plan for yourself. So we're going to get started with Facebook. Facebook is the first social network just because it's really, really popular. And what I want you to do on Facebook is there's 4 different types of status updates that you can use to leverage your blog traffic. Number one is once you have a blog post that you have published, the first thing you're going to do is share it on Facebook as a link, right? So you're going to share it on Facebook as a link on the same day that it was published. Then 2 days from that first link that you share, you're actually gonna go on Facebook Live and you're gonna talk about whatever it is you covered in your blog post. Now, if you're freaking out about Facebook Live and it's not like the best platform for you, or you're just a little bit nervous, I wanna challenge you to step out of your comfort zone and get it done, because Facebook loves live video right now. But if you really don't want to do Facebook Live, then you can also, simply do a recorded video. So pop out your smartphone and record a couple of minutes just summarizing what you're teaching inside the blog post. You're going to upload that to Facebook directly, and you're going to add a link in the video. Now I'm going to show you pictures of how to do all of this over on the blog. So if you haven't checked that out, please do so after you watch this video so you can get a better visual explanation of how it all works. Okay, so that's going to be 2 days from now. Day number 1 is when you publish the blog post and you're going to share a link. And then day number 3, you're actually going to go live on Facebook and share a little bit more about what it is you have to share on your blog post. Then you're going to come back, and the week after that, so you're going to wait 7 days, and you're going to actually grab one of the key points of your blog post and turn it into an image. So you're going to share it on Facebook as an image, sort of like a quick tip type of graphic, but you don't necessarily have to create it as a tip if it's not information based, right? So maybe you have a retail company or you sell, some kind of physical product, then you can share anything that you were kind of showing in your blog post, turn it into a graphic, turn it into a visual, and you're going to share it on Facebook in 7 days. So a week later, you're going to share it as an image. And then post number 4 is a slideshow. And Facebook allows you to create these awesome slideshows right there on your Facebook page. So you're going to grab a couple of slides, maybe you create them on Canva, maybe you do something like Adobe Spark, and you're going to go in and you're going to create these slides. They can be like 4 or 5 slides that summarize the basic core concepts of your blog post. And that way you have a 4th type of status update. And that one you're going to actually share 3 days after the previous post, right? So at that point, we're almost at 2 weeks. And that's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to spread out your post on Facebook, but keep recycling that content. Additionally, you can actually share the link again. You can go in and reshare the video. All of those things are definitely a good place to start, but I want you to have like some basics. So that is what I want you to do on Facebook. Let's move over to Twitter. Okay, so Twitter is very simple, right? Because you don't have a ton of different types of status updates. So the first thing you're going to do is on the first day, when you publish that blog post, you're going to share it on Twitter right away. And then I want you to share the same link. So you're going to share a link, right? Just the link, just type up a nice caption, share it. And then 3 hours later, you're going to share a different status update, right? About the same blog post with a link 3 hours later. So on the same day, 3 hours later, I want you to share it again. Then 3 days from that time, I want you to go in and maybe share a clip of the video that you created on Facebook Live, or it could be a clip of the video that you pre-recorded. So at this moment, I believe that Twitter only allows you to share 60-minute videos. I could be wrong, but if you can grab just a snippet of the content that you already created for Facebook, you can repurpose it for Twitter, and that way you have another type of status update. Then what I want you to do 3 days from that point is I want you to go in and create a moment, right? So you can create a collection of different tweets that are related to your blog post. This is a strategy that I've just been kind of playing with myself with a few clients, and I find it super helpful. So Twitter just released moments, and they're basically a collection of different tweets that are related to a specific topic, a specific moment, right? So that's what I want you to do. I want you to really start collecting those tweets and create a moment for your blog post. And then finally, you can definitely go in there and add an image to your tweet. So 3 days from that point, we're doing 3-day increments except for the first day. So 3 days from then, I want you to go in and share an image, upload an image, make sure it's optimized for the Twitter dimensions, and I want you to share it as a tweet that has an image in it, right? So make it eye-grabbing, make it eye-catching, maybe it has text overlay, but it should be something that really describes your blog post. All right, so now on Instagram, we're going to be sharing a very similar schedule. So the day that your blog post is released, I want you to go in and share an Instagram picture of your header. It could be, the same header that you are using for your blog post. Ideally, it would be optimized for the Instagram dimensions. You can actually do this really easily by using Canva's Magic Resize. If you use Canva, you can easily resize your blog header to fit any social network. So that's definitely something that I would recommend. So that's what you're going to do on day one. And of course, you're going to go in and link to that specific blog post in your bio link. Now, I use a really cool tool called Later, and Later actually allows you to add any kind of link that you want to any type of post. And what they do is the link in your bio stays static, but when people click on it, they are redirected to a landing page where they can click on any of your status updates, and from there they can select a specific link. It's hard to kind of explain via video, so I'll definitely screenshot it for you over on the blog so you can see how it works. But I strongly recommend checking out Later. They're such a good company and a really cool tool. It can save you lots of time, especially when you're trying to drive traffic from Instagram. That's what we use and we love it. So 3 days later, what I want you to do is go in and share an Instagram story about your blog. Ideally, it could be a video, right? You can create different sequential stories that are in a video format that kind of talk a little bit more about the blog post, introduce the blog post to your audience, and that way you keep them engaged so that it's more of an interactive, sequential sort of post on Instagram. So try that. I've been playing with it and I really, really like it. It's been working really well for me. And at the end of your story, I would have a call to action. So ask people to respond with any questions they might have related to your blog post, or maybe if you have, like, let's say that you're sharing a tutorial, maybe you ask for feedback, or you let them ask you, for some kind of suggestion of how they should implement this new information that they're consuming on your blog. Okay, so 3 days later, I want you to actually grab a clip from the video that you posted on Facebook and share it on Instagram. Remember, this is just a clip. It's not the entire thing. It's like a little tease that sends people back to your blog. Again, you want to, kind of redirect people to a specific link on your bio and make sure that you are trimming it. You can add a pretty filter and just make it your own. And then 3 days from there, you can actually grab the same image that you were sharing on Facebook as a quick tip and share it on Instagram as well. And this way, you're able to repurpose that content and still keep, the Instagram feed interesting while you remind people of the awesome content that you have for them. And of course, going forward, you can always repurpose and reuse this content so that you're setting up a specific queue in which you're going to be reusing and recycling and resending people back to your blog from Instagram. Okay, so moving on to Pinterest. This is one of my favorites. I absolutely love Pinterest. They're such an amazing traffic driver, and one of the reasons I love Pinterest is because, the content gets better over time. So the longer a pin is there, usually the more impressions it gets, the more it gets shared. So I love that content can live on Pinterest, whereas on networks like Facebook and Twitter, you have to constantly keep refreshing it. So my best tip for Pinterest is to create 2 graphics, right? So you want to optimize them. You want to make sure that they're vertical images that are very eye-catching. They have to look very professional, and you want to make sure that your blog header, your blog headline really captures people's attention. So you're going to create 2 different images, and the first one you're going to pin right away the day that you publish your blog post, and you want to make sure that that description, that caption has keywords in it so that people can actually, so that it can index inside the Pinterest platform. Now, 3 days later, I want you to go in and again pin the same, not the same image, a different image, but with a similar caption, same link, right? So you're repurposing that content. And then about a week later, you can go in and actually pin the specific video that you posted on Facebook, or if you've uploaded to YouTube. That's something that we do. We have a specific board for all of our YouTube videos in our Pinterest account, and that really helps to drive people people, from one network to the other and then back to our blog post. So that's a great way to keep your Pinterest queue set up for your blog. Of course, I would love to see you create even more pins from your blog post, but this is a good starting point. And then finally, on YouTube, you want to be able to record a video. I'm not a huge fan of repurposing live Facebook videos just because usually when the live interaction happens and you're calling out people, on Facebook that have just joined and you're saying, hey, so-and-so, I'm glad to see you here. It just throws people off on YouTube. And I just think it's a little lazy. So hopefully you've recorded, a video specifically for YouTube. You can upload it, make sure that the thumbnail is optimized, that you have a great description that includes a link back to your blog post. And then of course, make sure to create YouTube cards that link back with a call to action for people to visit you over on the blog post. You can see one of those right here. And so that can serve as an example for you. And you're gonna do this the same day. So right away, YouTube isn't one of those platforms where I suggest uploading the same video multiple times. So just go ahead and do that on the day that your actual blog is published. And there you go, you have a full-blown blog promotion plan that is gonna allow you to stay on the grind and make sure that you're getting, the best bang for your blog buck, if that even makes sense. So go ahead and download your blog promotion plan below. And if you want to learn even more about blogging for business, how to create and launch a blog, and how to create a profitable blog strategy that actually helps to move the needle forward in your business, that allows you to sell more of your products, your programs and services, please join us for our masterclass. I have a free masterclass that just came out last week, and I'd love for you to join. So the link to access that masterclass is going to be here in the YouTube card, as well as in the description below. So save your seat. It's 100% free, and it's freaking awesome. It's jam-packed with my best tips and strategies to start creating a profitable blog strategy. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next Kim TV video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your entrepreneurial friends, and leave me a comment below with any questions that you might have. And come on over to KimberlyAnnJimenez.com and make sure that you sign up for our VIP list. We have so many amazing resources there for you. So if you want to learn more about online marketing, about social media marketing, about blogging, sign up for the VIP list and you're going to get a bunch of amazing resources that are all free. So I'll catch you on the next episode. Thanks again for watching, and see you soon. Bye for now.